shop in Brighton.
Spending your money helps the economy, you know.
The shop's doing well.
And me.
So I tried to give a little bit
Those
back.
are fit for a prince. Or princess. All depends on one's adherence to gender standards. A great way to make money is to start making
Try
pies.
out a new melee weapon today.
This looks like the kind of place something or someone could jump at you any second.
Very nice.
You
Well,
look
the
really
town wall
cool.
has kept us safe for centuries.
You look really cool.
Looking for a bard. You should inquire.
You were successful then. Bloody marvelous. You'll be glad to know I have some information on the mercenaries Sabine mentioned. They're led by a man called Saker. He used to be a soldier, but always had more in common with bandits and cutthroats than the military. His men are holed up in a small fortress in the mountains, so it won't be easy to get in. But I have a plan. Come with me. One of the mercenaries. A cold-blooded killer. His name's Clarence, but everybody calls him Jimmy. He was drinking in the pub all day and generally making life unpleasant for everyone. It wasn't hard to get him completely pickled. These young thugs. Bloody lightweights, if you ask me. Anyway, take his clothes and you'll have a free pass into their camp. Just try not to think about what those stains might be.
I guess things are all right, but they could be a lot better.
You're not likely to convince anyone without a bit of extra effort. Even these idiots will notice if you don't have his beard or tattoos. I'm sure you can get hold of what you need around town, though. In the meantime, I'll find out who to talk to about getting food to the dwellers. They might not have much to spare here, but they're kind people. They'll just need a little convincing. Anyway, good luck dealing with Saker and his mercenaries. It'll be your first taste of real battle. But I know you'll do just fine.
You appear to have earned enough gold to purchase the rather repulsive items you require to complete your mercenary disguise. A most impressive feat for a member of the royal family. Of course, should you have acquired a taste for labor, you may continue working for as long as you wish.
We have a shortage of some goods. Great money for anyone who can help out.
Best shop in Brightwall. You'd be mad to go anywhere else.
Marcus Ivy was the fourth ruler to be named Marcus. However, he believed this fact diminished his importance, so he insisted that the letters after his name were merely an oddly spelled surname. No member of his court ever took issue with this, partly out of fear of reprisal, and partly because... well, how could you have that conversation and not have it be unbelievably awkward?
I just can't keep stocked up on some of these items. I'll give you a good price if you've got what I need.
Have a look at what I've got. You have not seen anything like it.
You should spend your money here. Then I can have it. The finest goods in Brightwall.
Thanks. I can finally bring some food home. Get yourself a gun today.
Have you seen my dice collection?
We have some new...
Yeah, it may be expensive, but it's worth every ounce of gold. Let's see what we can do for you. You're paying top gold for a top quality item.
I'd love...
It appears you have all the required ingredients for your distasteful mercenary disguise. You may return to the sanctuary to change into it when you wish. Let's adjourn to the dressing room and see about your disguise, shall we? The appropriate facial hair adorns the bust before you. Perfect. You look dangerous and devoid of all human decency already. Now, for the tattoo. The beard and the tattoo are splendid. You're just missing one thing, the mercenary outfit. Ah, yes, very mercenary indeed. You'll fit right in with those brutes. Now then, you better be off to deal with Seika, hadn't you? Definitely better than it was.
Jimmy? Back from killing some dwellers? Come on in.
You been up to much lately? Nah, me neither. I sometimes wish I'd joined me dad with a family business. Well, I never saw myself as a sugar salesman. And it wasn't really feasible after I killed him and all.
Shit.
Jimmy, over here, mate.
My head. I shot that bird till it was
Hey,
stone
Jimmy,
cold
over here.
dead.
Don't be shy, Jimmy. Come on over. Don't be shy, Jimmy. Come on over. Jimmy, over here, mate.
He's dead.
Hey, Jimmy, over here.
You killed the little bastard.
Hey, Jimmy, over here. Jimmy, over here, mate.
Miss him already. Poor little son.
Don't be shy, Jimmy. Come on over. Jimmy, over here, mate. Jimmy, over here, mate. Hey, Jimmy, over here. Don't be shy, Jimmy. Come on over. Jimmy, over here, mate. Hey, Jimmy, over here. Don't be shy, Jimmy. Come on over. Jimmy, show Stilts here that thing you do. You know, the thing.
What thing?
Ah, you've not gone all shy on me all...
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh, oh, oh,
Always the way, innit? You steal something new, all nice and shiny like, then you lose it 5 minutes later.
all over, you stupid mutt.
Don't get too close. Damn thing's probably got rabies or something. What are we gonna call it?
How about Gilbert? After that fella what stiffed us on last job. It'll make it more fun to kill it.
Doesn't Wolfie like his cage?
Wolfie, I told you. Gilbert.
It just doesn't look like it.
All right, Jim, how's things? You been drinking in Brightwall again? And don't let anybody tell you drinking alone is wrong. That's some of the best times I've had. Anyway, in you go then, mate.
I got you. How'd you... You're doomed, mate. Doomed. I bet you think that tattoo makes you look tough, don't you?
Get in there! Another belt in the chops and you're...
Thanks on this one! We're gonna be rich! Yes! That was strong! I'll fix you, you bloody monster!
Don't be such a pushover, mate!
Oi! Don't let that little wink beat you! It's embarrassing! Stinking hound! Kill the damn thing! What? Where'd you get that plate? Out of the butter dish?
Damn you, my weapon! But I'm a trained brawler. I can still take you on.
I'll take this trophy once you're dead. Good shot. That shot looks nasty. There's no way they can win this one, is there, lads? Is there?
Get out of the line of fire, you fool! I don't want to die. Lying down on the job, eh? wild parts of the world.
Jimmy was my mate! Die!
You beat us? You ain't got a chocolate. Incoming, lads!
Who cares? I'll beat you to death with me fists!
Stop him from shooting that thing!
Nah, you made a big mistake taking us on. I'm gonna kill you.
A well-named blow. Follow it up with another.
Let's see your skills then.
Oi! Leave him alone! He's a friend of mine!
Oh, did that bullet go clean? Leave him! He's mine! You've left quite a trail of bodies. You're not one of Sabine's dwellers, that's for damn sure. But you'll die like one. We may be nothing but mercenaries, but we have our codes, like any other soldiers. We'll leave the dwellers be, no matter what you do. That is a warrior's promise. Thank you. I won't forget this. Let the stranger go!
You have taken another step on the road to rule. Sparing Saker has won over the support of his followers. Word is already spreading of your compassion and your strength.
is a momentous occasion, sir. Your first victory in battle. I'm no expert on personal combat, but I would say, based on the fact that you're not dead, you acquitted yourself rather well. It's hard to believe that just a few days ago I was rousing you from a comfortable bed. It would seem that you have completed 2 of the tasks that Sabine set for you. If you return to Brightwall, you will find Sir Walter has some news on how to fulfill the last requirement. Sir Walter is still waiting for you in the Brightwall Tavern. He seems to have become rather attached to the place.
I give hard cash for your
Welcome to the Sanctuary. Some new garments have been added to your wardrobe. Anyone can dress as a prince, but no one pulls it off quite as you do. Good choice.
Looking good.
You should spend your money here. Then I can have it.
Best shop in Brightwall. You'd be mad to go anywhere else.
I hope I can make a profit on that. That's a fine item. I just... Come back if you have anything else to sell.
Samuel, this isn't a silver hen ale.
Then, no, that's just a chicken feather.
Ah, here he is. We were just talking about you.
Indeed. We have made a toast to your stupendous feat in ridding Miss Peak of Saker and his men. They have been a source of great distress for some time.
Nobody will be more pleased than Sabine. His dwellers might find some peace now.
Of course. Nobody has suffered more than they.
I've been telling Samuel here about the terrible situation they're in. He thinks he may be able to help.
Yes, well, perhaps. I mean, of course. The thing is, as I was just explaining to Sir Walter, Brightwall has no overabundance of resources itself. The King's levies are rather steep, and we face shortages more often than is comfortable.
But
were you to improve things around Brightwall, the people would be most grateful. And when people are grateful, they're also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
There you have it. The way I see it. You will need all the followers you can get if you're going to lead a successful rebellion. What better time to start?
I heartily agree with Sir Walter. Pardon me for overhearing. As it happens, I've learned of a promising method for amassing followers. If you'll return to the Sanctuary at your earliest convenience, I can show you what I mean. Now, the book says there is an additional rather amazing capability about the Sanctuary's map table. It can help you find people who are in need of a hero. An excellent way to gain followers is by helping villagers in need. Take a closer look at Brightwall. You can now see the villagers in need. You can also see how many followers you must amass to impress Samuel and the people of Brightwall. Select a villager to help, By doing so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region. Choose whom you wish to assist. By completing quests for those in need, you will prove your abilities and demonstrate your potential as a leader. I have no doubt that the people of Brightwall will end up following you. Merely show them what you are capable of, and they cannot fail to become your supporters. That appears to be all of the gifts. The armory is at your disposal. When you need to attack a target from a great distance and don't mind sacrificing firing speed, a rifle is ideal. Any one of these is ideal for home defense.
I haven't exactly noticed an abundance of brainy people. I don't know. This beer seems like a pretty good reason.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah! Ready?
Wait.
Yeah!
Bobby Dad!
You're very good.
If you would like to have me as a true friend, then do me a little favour. I'd be very grateful if you were to pick something up and bring it to me.
Yes. Count yourselves
Wonderful.
lucky. He doesn't
I shall
take much
await the
interest in
delivery of said
Brightwall.
item with gleeful anticipation.
A rather special gift has arrived. The armory is at your disposal.
No
Finally,
love
a little
potions,
money
I'm afraid.
coming into this
They've
town.
been bad.
A little's even coming through my door.
There are new garments available. Those boots do give you a bit of height. Perhaps that's so you can rain down fire on your enemies from above.
You know what you need? A really close shave. Don't worry, mate. We all get knocked off. Oh, now that's got to hurt.
That's it. You stand in the way of the bullets while I sneak round the side. Is this the end? The end?
I say you're not likely to get much further.
Hiya.
Thank you. So nice to hold it once more in my hands. That seals it then. We're going to be the best of friends, you and I.
Congratulations, you've made a friend. In addition to being jolly good company, friends can give each other gifts and even discounts at shops that they own.
Oh, hello. Lovely, aren't they? I've collected gnomes since I was a lad. My family said it was unhealthy. It made me take stock of my life, and I realised I had to make a change. So I cut off all contact with them. Now it's just me and the gnomes. They're my best friends, especially Jonathan. He's like a brother. I would actually die for him. It's his birthday today, you know. I ordered a special present for him and everything, but it never got here, unfortunately. You couldn't find out what happened to it for me, could you? Great, great! Now, this package, like I said, it's very special. I ordered it from a catalogue. It was very expensive, but then this is Jonathan we're talking about. He deserves only the best. Now, according to the catalogue, the delivery coach travels through Misspeak Valley. Maybe they lost a wheel there or something. It's a good place to start looking around, anyway.
Nothing but that worthless hunk of stone. Lovely, that is. We get nothing for this job except our fee.
There's no fee. No one hired us for this.
What do you mean? We're bloody mercenaries.
So, what? We can only act when we've been paid. What about free will?
I'm not saying we're not free to act as we desire.
You're saying our sole motivation, payment in this case, exists outside of us, which is necessarily incompatible with personal freedom. What you're advocating is hard determinism.
I'm not. I'm simply questioning the efficacy of undertaking significant personal risk, as in performing an armed robbery, when we gain nothing of value.
Well-defined value. This robbery may constitute little in terms of intrinsic value, but it's given us excitement, on-the-job training, and life experience, as well as building morale and esprit de corps. Its extrinsic value is difficult to even quantify.
Well, now you're talking about moral justification. I'm not going to argue teleology versus deontology.
Are we to refrain from defending ourselves until an outside agent has employed us to do so?
No. The survival imperative transcends any question of causality. Let's get him.
Get the hellhound Was that a magic spell? You scum-sucking son! Such a good...
Hey, I don't want to be muzzled! Watch out! He's one of those...
You're doomed, mate!
I have no doubt that the people of Brightwall will end up...
How come you never do bad things? I saw this and immediately thought of you, so I bought it then and there.
Oh, Jonathan is going to be so excited. You got it. Oh, this is brilliant. Brilliant. You see, Jonathan, I told you, didn't I? Oh, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be so mind-bogglingly amazing. People are going to say, right, this is mind-bogglingly amazing. Put it in the place of honour, would you? Right, let me see. Now then, here are the instructions. Prepare your display area in pride of place. Done that. Ensure that your garden ornaments are facing your gargoyle with unbroken line of sight. Check. Face your gargoyle, stand confident, take a deep breath, and say in an authoritative voice... Oh... Gargulus multipolus us.
Don't eat wild mushrooms, they could be toadstools. Always look both ways before crossing a road. Never leave home without a hat.
You're a good...
Don't play with matches.
Oh, this is the greatest day of my life! Wait until I tell my family. Oh, I forgot I've stopped talking to them. Oh, who cares about them? This is mind-bogglingly amazing! In the morning when I wake up and I stumble out of bed,
I put my pointy hat on my little pointy head.
And it doesn't much matter if the sky is rain or shine,
Because a gnome is a happy fellow all the time.
They said a gnome is a happy fellow almost all the...
Ah, hello. Any other business to attend to? I trust you are finding everything all right?
Time.
We said a gnome is a happy fellow all the time.
Doesn't have to be a lot. Just whatever you have on you.
You, good sir, you who live in such a tumultuous epoch, do you not thirst for the drama and emotion of a properly structured tragic play?
Of course you don't. You want to escape your troubles. You want to be made merry. You want to be amused.
It is no good. We shall never agree.
Ah, if only we could get our hands on Morley's lost play. It would solve all our problems.
Yes, it is said to bring together the opposites of tragedy and comedy in an exquisite marriage of forms.
But perhaps you can find it?
Yes, we beg you. The theatre, the muses, the very heart and soul of this town will thank you. Splendid, splendid! You should know we did commission an elderly detective to search the library for clues as to the play's whereabouts, but he never returned.
The man's name is Ransom Locke, and he's rather closer to senility than one would like, truth be told.
If you come across this gentleman, he may be able to aid you. I believe he is looking for the collected works of the playwright Philip Morley, as we speak.
One can only hope they were not burned when the king closed down the academy and its library.
Turn back now, mortal one. Stay away from this accursed place. Only death and insanity await you. Pick it up! No! Really, I'm serious! You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists. Bane of my afterlife. Listen, you. You're not getting my lost plate, you hear? It's rubbish. Worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking, mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear fellow, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
My love, my life, my son, if thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
My heart is yours, my love.
Let the heavens and the seas, the toads and the eels sing the song in my heart, for she doth love me, and all is well. We shall meet again in the morrow, my little ferret, and elope into the sunset to live out our days in wondrous joy.
A magnificent rendition. Truly, I applaud you.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth. It will require a masterful performance. Just sit on the throne, and we shall see what happens.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty. 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
Goo-chee-goo-chee-goo.
Oh, stop, it's too funny. I believe I'm in the right mood now to meet with those foreign delegates. I think I shall only behead half of them, yes.
I have never seen a more convincing fool. There is hope for us yet.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2, which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
Titus, thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine, cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
Oi! Stow it in us, you vicious sod! Try not to get knocked over so easily next time, eh? That was a lucky hit. Don't let it get you down. Slugged ya. Good it! Kill him! Kill him now! Kill him twice!
Hey! You bastard! Leave my mate alone!
How do you like that? Titus has fallen! Vengeance is mine at last! But what is the scar upon his cheek? It cannot be. He was my son! Oh, woe and wretched misery! I am undone! My heart breaks with grief! It has beat its last! Adieu, unkind world! Adieu!
A tremendous performance. For a moment, I believed you truly had passed on. I wonder what scene will follow now.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? You have brought such depth of meaning to my words, I stand in awe. You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you, for I know that you will do it justice. I call it The Ham Sandwich. A metaphorical title, of course.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you, perchance, found...
This is no time for perchances, Lambert. The play. Do you have it? We're saved, Lambert.
Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds. Thank you 1,000,000 times. Thank you.
His head bosom. It's already working. Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands.
Hark. Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating core?
That reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replies the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say...
Great big giant bosoms!
What the hell was that?
Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. It didn't even make sense.
Worst play ever.
Well done. You have gathered quite an impressive following in Brightwall. This should be more than enough to convince this little hamlet to
I'm
send
beginning
aid
to understand
the
why Philip
I believe
Morse
Samuel awaits you at
never
the town
published
gates
this
to express
particular
that
piece of
very
work
sentiment.
in his lifetime.
Indeed, it is too far ahead of its time. Perchance one day a civilization.
Esteemed citizens of Brightwall, today we demonstrate the generous nature of our fair town. For too long have our mountain neighbors suffered in silence, and now we extend a helping hand. But this effort would not have been possible without the courage and determination of one man, the son of the old hero king. From this day, we shall know you as the hero of Brightwall. Before you leave, we ask of you one favor. As we pledge ourselves to you, so we hope you will pledge to return Brightwall to its former glory and reopen the academy which your father founded.
I will. Very good, very good. I expected nothing less from you. These volunteers shall carry the supplies to the dweller camp. They may have them with our blessing. I hope you will return one day, not just as our hero, but as our king.
No love potions, I'm afraid. They've been banned.
There you are, then.
Best shop
The
in Brightwall.
finest wares
You'd be
in
mad to
Albion.
go anywhere else.
You have done a wonderful...
Nice.
Oh, this is terrible. Somehow the gate got open, and all of my chickens have escaped. I don't know how they did it, those chickens, and maybe I never will. Chickens are extraordinarily clever. Will you find the buggers for me? Right, you'll need this. Contrary to what most people think, chickens are very, very crafty. They won't fall for any of that. Come here, chickie, chickie, I've got some lovely treats for you. Oh no, too smart. You have to defeat them psychologically. Now, they won't remain one concentrated force. They'll have redeployed into groups of 3 or so to maximize their tactical advantage. When you find one of these squads, flap your wings and such, and they should follow you back here. But don't let them try to negotiate with you. You do not want those little buggers inside your head, believe me. When you find some of the little sods, don't let on you're there to capture them. No, just play it cool and kind of casually lead them back here. Use the chicken suit to get them to follow you. It's a bit
Upon that wall, you'll find the contracts representing the promises that you've made to the people of Albion. Your contract with Samuel is there, for example. You have several new suits. Those will make dressing easy.
Crazy. Just crazy enough to work.
I can give you a whole new look.
Ranger. No
Firearms
Actually,
for
I
every
won't.
shooting occasion.
Find the magic relic that got
This
lost.
excuse are in my
That's all of them. At last, the town can rest easy.
Oh, Bernard, you've got to lock them up again. This isn't right. They deserve to be free.
You're always on about the chickens and their freedom. You know what I think? I think it was you let them out.
You're right. I admit it. I couldn't live with myself any longer being complicit in this chicken oppression.
But they might have destroyed the entire town. Possibly the world.
They might have gone off to live peacefully on their own. They might have created great works of art or literature. We don't know. And we have no right to take away their fundamental liberties based on our own prejudices.
Well, now it's clear taking away their liberties isn't enough. I have to assume you'll try to facilitate another escape. And that means the only choice is to kill them all.
Oh, no, Bernard! No, don't! All right, keep them locked up. At least so we can talk about this.
You infiltrated the chickens. You lived among them. You know them better than anyone. What's to be done? It's a simple matter of kill or be killed.
No, Bernard. They're not like that.
All right. We'll let them live. But only if you swear never to let them out again.
All right. All right. We'll work this out.
I hope I haven't made a terrible mistake. But if I killed them, I would just make them martyrs. Oh, I just don't know about this.
It's what's best, Bernard. It's the right thing to do.
I wish I could believe that. I really do.
Now we just...
Welcome to the Sanctuary.
I hope everything is in order. Anyone can dress as a prince, but no one pulls it off quite as you do. A very nice combination. That is splendid.
Just have to figure out a compromise.
Haven't I compromised enough?
We need to figure out
Oh, yes. Make my head spin with romance.
If it had been me...
Whoa!
Dee-da, da, dee-da, da.
Uno. Dos. Ready? Hey?
Yeah!
I say!
You're very good.
So it's good to see you.
Hey, love your tat. Yippee! Oh! Incredible! Brilliant! You never know when some critter will come out of the woodwork and bite us in the backsides in this place. Darn good. Bah! What good is a library anyway? The printed word is dead, I'm telling you.
Lovely to meet you.
Can I have some gold chocolate?
Yeah. Lovely jubbly.
Everyone
Solid.
says how nice
What you do?
are.
Start out owning a cardboard box and work your
You
way
look
up.
really cool.
Your
Ooh,
clothes are good.
You look
for a silly
ridiculous.
Huh?
Oh, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Oh, sweep me on my feet. Oh, oh, blimey! Blimey! I like the idea of adventure. It's just I have a bad back. Where'd you get them trousers? I'd love to have a pair like them.
My rent is pretty reasonable. Own many houses?
Hey! Best thing ever. Woohoo! Nice gloves. I wish I had me some of those. That's it. Yeah, not bad. Oh.
Oh, it's you! Thank goodness! You've got to help me! My gnomes! My beautiful gnomes! With their little hats! I have to get them back! I just have to, you understand? I have to! Oh, thank you. I knew I could count on you. All my darling gnomes have deserted me. Well, all but one, and he's right in the house. His name's Lionel. He always had a chip on his shoulder, that one. I tried patching it, but it didn't do any good. Please, try and talk some sense into him. And don't worry, you won't have any trouble finding him. You just need to follow his... his voice.
What you gonna do? Shoot me? Oh, I'm quaking in my little boots. You can't touch me. No one can. This is Nemerside!
What happened? I heard your gun, and Lionel suddenly appeared out here. Did you shoot him? However you did it, you have to find the others. Hunt them down, wherever they are. See if I can get them all back. I can work out a way to fix this.
Your mother!
You shut it! I told you never to mention her! Perhaps the company can help. Look, I am going to write a letter to their customer relations department. A strongly worded letter.
Our hero returns, bringing good tidings. And supper. Damn thing doesn't open. How do you... Oh well, I never thought you'd actually get it, tell you the truth. Boulder. We've been blessed, my friend. We have made an alliance that has already brought us life. One day, it will bring us much more. We require but one more offering before we fight at your side. Boulder, promise to restore these mountains to their full glory and to protect our right to dwell in them, and promise you will bring nothing but the fiercest justice upon Logan's head. I promise. Then may we be carried into the castle by the dark storms of fury.
We'll have to wait a little longer for that. It's still just us against a whole army. We need to recruit more people.
I was afraid you'd come over all logical and sensible. Well, you have brought us a feast, and we are free to hunt again. We'll just keep on eating and drinking till you're good and ready. Right, Boulder? He couldn't be happier.
You have made an important ally today. The revolution cannot hope to succeed without fighters such as Sabine and his people on your side. You have the beginnings of an army now.
couldn't be prouder of what you've accomplished here. But there is still much for us to do, and I know just where to find our next allies. I'll meet you at the station in Mistpeak when you're ready. The revolution is just getting started.
Tired of your old clothes? Buy some new ones.
Are you always such a goody-goody? I hope I look as cool as you when I'm older.
Everyone knows how upright.
I can tell you where there's a nice big chest of gold coins. You can use them to buy yourself some new handbags.
Now that's a regal look. If only all adventurers were as upright.
You look cool.
That's some great ink you got. Makes you look a bit dangerous.
Yeah. Whoa! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Yes. Yes. Do me a favour, and I'll be a real mate. Is it true you're the one who helped? If you give up and beg for mercy, we might just let you live. But then again, cover! Find some cover!
That's it. Keep shooting him until he's dead.
Using magic!
Hey, you can't just go around killing people like that.
Ah, so it's turned up at last? Great!
Were you the one got that play for Lambert and Pinch? Bleeding awful it was.
All right.
package has been dropped off, has it? That's nice. Cheers, mate. You look rather fantastic, I must say. There are few as
Hello,
kind as
darling. Have you heard about that boat?
Huh?
Don't know if I'd... Woo! No, no.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Do me a favour and I'll be your bleeding mate, okay? Fantastic. And make sure you don't break it or lose it or something stupid like that.
I'm a wandering trader, trying to get to Brightwall Village.
Ah, lad! I bet you think that tattoo made...
Ah, hello. You've got a new tattoo design available if you're feeling underadorned. you've a new type of gauntlet available. That is a gauntlet, a device which allows a hero to channel magical energies to cast spells. Quite extraordinary. Excellent choice of gauntlet.
She look. I'm gonna grind you into a... You filthy spell-casting bastard! Get off him, you...
Take this sales. You could get a real
There's no better tattoos than mine.
Like that kid. Crikey. My, don't you look posh?
Hi. Oh, I'm blushing.
Thanks. I was certain you were going to sell it and take the money. Oh, brilliant. You're a real friend after all.
You should be a model or something.
Stop this waiting.
Goodness.
My heart can't stand it.
Hope you're well. Isn't he just dreamy?
That top looks all right, doesn't it? My bits are shriveling up in this car.
Renting out a house you own is a fantastic way to make money. Real estate is always in demand. Welcome to the Sanctuary.